Who is Melanie Salisbury? Well, today I'm here to explain to you more into detail about this woman and how she's constantly advocating for social change, as well as taking action to create a change. So, who is Melanie Salisbury? Well, she is a U.S. government official, specifically in the House of Representatives as of 2021. She has been advocating for social justice as long as she was born. She was a young woman who faced very hardships growing up in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and she faced many challenges. It wasn't easy for her, which led her to be the woman she is today, constantly advocating for social justice. Specifically in this presentation, I would like to explain how she's constantly advocating towards the immigrant community, and how they're being affected currently within our administration, but also previous ones. So Melanie Salisbury will constantly spread awareness for this particular issue going on all her social media platforms, spreading awareness as well as resources where people can get help. She's constantly speaking in government official committees, as well as hearings, and as well as presenting demonstration speeches where she'll have a plan and break it down into detail. So, how is Melanie Salisbury taking action to advocate for social justice? Well, I have two examples. One is from earlier this year in March. Forbes actually posted to their site a video of one of the hearings she was speaking on, and she was advocating again for illegal immigrants, explaining how in this administration they are depicting them as dangerous. However, under the same administration, they fired so many FBI officials and commanders within the department who are actually trying to prevent danger from coming into America. She also uses many examples in her site, which is titled salisbury.house.gov, and she explains and it has many resources where she's advocating for many social justice. Specifically, this one I'm going to be mentioning you is also again about the immigrant community, and she released one of her articles of her press release where she was going against the Child Deportation Act and explaining how it was not only immoral and going to affect the children within this community, but also the American citizens by costing the American citizens $6.1 billion. And she uses great, presentation skills and qualities to advocate these messages to her audience by using repetition style to create an impactful message. She'll use vocal variety to show empathy when she's speaking to the community affected. However, when she's speaking to officials who are against her beliefs, she's more firm. She'll use strong hand gestures in her speech. So in conclusion, Melanie Salisbury is a strong, powerful woman who's constantly advocating for social justice and our civil rights, and she will continue to do so. Melanie Salisbury will continue to advocate for social justice and inspire others.